welcome back to another video on my channel. We're on the ZX10. I've been loving this bike. I got it like 2-3 weeks ago, and I have not regretted it one bit. Anyways, I am excited to announce I am almost done with school. I am on my last 2 classes. The way Primavera does their classes is 4 classes every 12 weeks, and I just did my last 4, and now I'm just on my last 2. So I have 2 left. I think it's less than 12 weeks. I end June 10th. That's in about a month. So I'm ready for this to be done with school. Been waiting to be done for a long time. So yeah, that's pretty much everything exciting that's going on right now. Just finishing up school and making videos. I've done a lot of DoorDash recently. That's kind of why my uploads have definitely slowed down. Sounds so good. But yeah, my uploads have definitely slowed down recently, and I've just been doing a lot of DoorDash is kind of what I've been focusing on. And I make actually pretty decent money when you go in the afternoons. Like, I've made like up to $45 an hour, like with some good tips, you know, some good pizza tips. But then I usually average about like 25 on a dinner rush. It's so nice. For anyone who wants some extra money, DoorDash I would definitely approve. I haven't done any of the other ones, so I couldn't tell you, like Uber Eats, Grubhub. I haven't done any of those yet, so I am unsure of the profitability for those. But I heard Uber Eats people, they tip higher because the amounts are just like naturally higher, like they're on the screen. That was like the worst way of explaining anything. I need to start posting more often. It's been like once a week, maybe, you know. So, yep, just hoping to get the schedule back up there and finish school. Those are kind of my priorities right now. And I definitely want to do more of these types of videos where I just kind of ride around, have fun, have a good time. I haven't filmed one of these since like I first got my Harley, so it's been a long time since I filmed like one of these style of videos of just me riding around talking. I'm also getting used to the blinker on this thing. On my Harley, it was on each of the hands, so it wasn't like weird. But on this bike, it's very different. This bike's been interesting with the blinker. It's one of the push-ins. It's one of the simple ones. You ever just like drive by a street often and you wonder what's down it? Because I just got that, I'm curious what's down that street now. We're gonna go find out. So this bike has a quick shifter where I don't have to put in the clutch on it every single shift, which is really nice, but it's kind of weird. Especially when you go down to first. Like, I've had it a couple times where I've put it down into neutral instead of putting it into first, and that just stops all engine braking, because you don't get engine braking in neutral. I just find myself pushing down way harder to get down into first gear. Alright, here we are. This mystical, magical road. That's a lot of Amazon trucks. Well, that's because there's an Amazon place here. That would, whoa! Yo, that is a lot of Amazon people. How did I never know this was here? If anyone has any video ideas for me, throw them down in the comments. That's where I've kind of been struggling recently, is just video ideas. I have a hard time coming up with them. I need to plan more of the ones where we sit down and like try different foods. I've always enjoyed those videos. They're fun to make. So I think I need to do more of those with my mom. Does anyone actually eat at Denny's? I can't remember a single time I've actually just gone and ate at a Denny's. Burroughs is good. Also never been there. This bike sounds so good too. I can't tell if it's louder than my Harley. I think it might be. It might be louder, especially when you get it up to like 13,500 RPMs. It's screaming up there. What's crazy is the first gear on this bike gets up to like 100 miles an hour. So getting up there is scary. By the way, in first gear, this thing idles at like 12 miles an hour. So letting the clutch out is so funny when you're going slow. I love riding around here. You just get to see all the planes fly over. It's so cool. Dude, taking this bike down a runway would be so fun. I wonder if they ever do something like that over here. Just a big old runway I could take this bike down. Apparently it tops out at like 186 roughly without the tune, and this bike has an exhaust and a tune and some other stuff on it. So I'm actually curious what it is. Maybe 190. It's crazy the difference between like 4 miles an hour when you get up that high. But there's a couple little things on this bike that might help it hit 190. I originally thought it was like 200 was the top speed, but that's crazy talk. So originally when I also saw this bike, I thought these mirrors would be worse than they are, but these mirrors are actually pretty good. They're not bad. I can actually see a lot out of them. Although I see a lot of people delete these mirrors because they're not the biggest fan of the look, but I think these are really good looking mirrors. They're like little bug eyes. You know what I always thought would be fun? Buying a dirt bike, and then you can just like ride it around and have fun. You know what could be even more fun though, because I feel like you could get in trouble on some dirt bikes? They have the, oh shoot, I'm blanking on the name of it now. The Sur-Ron, that's it. The Sur-Ron looks actually pretty sick, and it's electric, so it's not like you're going around making a bunch of noise. So like you can actually ride around on the streets without getting in trouble too bad. Chevy Traverse. I think this is the one my mom was thinking about getting, but she ended up going with Yukon. By the way, I hope everyone had a great Mother's Day for all the mothers out there. So with the DoorDash I've been doing recently, I actually I didn't think this would be a thing, but a lot of retirement homes around here order a lot off of DoorDash. Like sometimes I'll spend like my entire lunch shift dropping off to retirement communities. I didn't think, like, I thought it would all be younger people, but I guess it makes sense after I thought about it. So yeah, there's a lot of retirement communities and they tip really well, so thank you guys. You guys make my lunch shift sometimes. Mornings are usually the worst time to do DoorDash for me. I usually average only like 17 an hour, $2 an hour in gas, so I'm getting like 15 bucks an hour, which is actually like right around minimum wage. I actually think legally minimum wage right now is like 14 something. Oh my gosh, look at all those recycling bins. Ooh, look at that. Miata? Oh, I just called that a Miata. I feel so bad. The face just staring straight at it, it looked like a Miata. It was a Corvette, but they're the same thing. I'm just kidding. Oh my gosh, that was bumpy. Dude, this thing is so fun. I say it like time and time again, but like you don't understand until you ride something like this. It's so fun. I've always wanted something that's a drop top, like a drop top Early's Mustang GT could be fun. Open roads are the best kind of roads. There's always a cop sitting right here, right in that spot. He usually does it at nighttime, but he's always sitting right there waiting to get me. He hasn't gotten me yet. It was a different church the last time I got in trouble. It was way that direction. I actually almost dropped this bike in that intersection back there. It was pitch black at night, and I was riding, and I felt the bike kind of skirt. I was making a left at that light, and I felt the bike kind of like give out beneath me, but I didn't kind of know what happened, so I just gave it gas, and like it just brought itself upright. Gyroscope. But it brought itself upright, and I was like, okay, weird. And then the next day I came back because I wanted to know like what was in the intersection, and there was this huge gravel patch. Like, I'm talking huge gravel patch right in the middle of like the turning, and I almost fell and I didn't realize, and I just instinctively hit the gas. You know, most problems are solved by just giving it some gas. It's funny how that works, but yeah. Well, thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Let me know if you want to see more of these kinds of videos, because I have fun making them. And if you enjoy watching them, let me know. And I will catch you guys later. Bye-bye.